what you can do now is you can actually start cutting out your pattern pieces. And what I want you to do, just one at a time, don't cut them all out, because what will happen is you'll cut them all out and they'll all get lost. So cut one out at a time. So I'm going to cut this white eye out to start with, and I'm going to go to the felt scrap box, and I'm going to get a small piece of white felt. Okay. What I'm going to do now is grab a glue stick, and on the back of this, and I don't think you can see, I can kind of see where the pencil line is, and around the edge where the pencil line is, going outside the shape, so don't put any on the inside, actually go over the pencil line. I don't know if you can see that, but this is going a bit inside the eye and a bit outside the eye, and then I'm going to stick this to the felt. Don't put a heap of glue on, you just want it on here to hold it in place. And you'll notice I've put it over to one side. I didn't bung it in the middle because I don't need all this. I can actually cut this off now, and somebody else can use the rest of that felt. That can go back into the scrap box. All right. So I've got this in a corner, and this is kind of a little bit stuck to here. You see that? It's stuck on, so it's not going to move while I'm cutting this out. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this out on the line. Now, because you've got this shadow cut, it's much easier to cut it through the paper and the felt, so get it right the first time, because if you mess this up, you're going to have to peel this off, and then you're going to have to try and get it around the edge again. This is going to give you the neatest cut first time if you're paying attention and not having a chat. So that's your first piece of felt cut, and we're going to leave the pattern on for the moment. Okay, pop that in your Ziploc bag. All right, and we're going to go through doing each piece the same way. So shadow cut it out. Okay, on the back I put some glue. Now I can see the line a little bit better here. I don't know if I can bring that down a little bit lower. So I can see the outline of the tongue here. So I'm not putting the glue in the middle, I'm putting it over that line. So let's have a look. So over that line. So a little bit inside, a little bit outside. Not a heap. And then I'm going to get a piece of red felt, because it says on the front of here, red. Okay, and again, I'm not going to put it into the middle. It's going down in the corner. Stick it on. Make sure you've got it all on there. Make sure you've got it all on there. And I'm going to just cut around this, because you cannot do an accurate cut if you've got all this felt hanging off it. You need to separate it. Okay, this goes back in the box. And now I can continue cutting this out. Now you're going to do that for each of your pieces, and that's all I want you to do today. If you get that done, we'll be ready next class to start assembling and sewing this. Oops, just move this forward. Okay, on the line, nice and easy. Okay, that's moved a little bit. Let's go and trim that. And you can see it gives you a nice, accurate way to cut. And because this is only paper glue, this is really easy to peel off next week. There's just enough there to hold your pattern in place, but it won't stick permanently. Leave it on there though, so you know what it is. Pop that in your Ziploc bag. Okay, that's it for today. That's all you need to do. But just make sure you cut these out nicely. All right, guys, enjoy your textile session today.